As a family chiropractor, I am so blessed to see people of all ages looking to improve their health, but I also see people who have some injuries from time to time, particularly during the gardening season. And in this short video, I want to share with you a couple of habits to build into your gardening experience to help you avoid injury. You know, it's not uncommon for people to love the gardening experience, to love planting flowers, taking care of their lawns, but somehow they do something that may ruin their enjoyment, and I don't want that to be you. So a couple of habits I want you to consider. The first is when you're getting outside to plan the time that you need to be outdoors. Maybe you need to rake some leaves, maybe you need to power wash your windows, maybe you need to clean your lawn furniture, maybe you've got some things to plant in your garden. I want you to take a moment to look at all the things that you want to do in this one time and see if you can then, plan the time a little bit. What we often see as chiropractors is injuries come from overuse. So if you can start to look at the things you have to do as a whole and break up your tasks and plan them to vary the tasks as needed, you're going to find that you don't get stuck in the same prolonged position for a long period of time, and you're going to find that your joints and your body just feels better while varying things up. So let me give you an example. If you have to, again, do some power washing, if you have to rake, can you do those things and then take a break and then maybe go and weed? Can you then maybe go back to that activity? If that's hard for you to navigate because you like to complete one thing at a task, great. Find a way to start to look at, again, the tasks as a whole and just break them up so that you can follow my second suggestion, which is to alternate those heavy tasks with some lighter ones. Again, if you're doing the same thing for hours, you're going to be more prone to injury because your body's going to get fatigued and your muscles are going to go through some different overuse patterns. So if you can change up your tasks, if you can focus on one thing, if you can alternate the heavy ones with the light ones, you're going to find that you avoid those kind of injuries. The third thing I'm going to remind you to do, and this is the best part about gardening in my mind, is to sit back and enjoy what you are doing. Taking breaks is crucial. There's a lot of physical exertion that comes from doing these things out in our gardens. And, you're using different joints that you maybe haven't been using, different movements that you haven't been using in other seasons, which means sometimes our body's not prepared. We're going to always see injuries when you're doing things when you're moving in ways that you shouldn't be moving, when you're not moving enough in general, if you're being sedentary, but also when you are doing too much and not giving your body any recovery time. Remember, rest is recovery. And even those micro moments of sitting back for a few minutes, having a sip of water, enjoying, the time outdoors and looking at what you've accomplished gives your body a little bit of recovery time before you move into the next task. So, if you are someone who loves to do these things and you are looking for some ways to have different habits when you're out in your garden so that you can avoid injury, I hope that these 3 ideas have helped you. Just to recap, the first thing is going to be to plan your time outdoors as an event. Try to vary your tasks between alternating light and heavy items or tasks. And the third is going to be to make sure that you take breaks and hydrate and sit back and give your body these times to recover. You don't need to do all of your gardening in one moment of time. Hopefully you can structure your time so that you can enjoy it over a couple of hours, maybe over a couple of days. And if you follow these simple tasks and these simple ideas, I guarantee you're going to feel better and you're going to enjoy the experience of gardening more than you would be. If you're feeling like you need an injury maintenance checkup, if you're feeling like you need some support, by all means, please reach out. We'd love to help people and also find you a chiropractor or someone near you.